5, 4, 3.
Here's Leanne.
Weather truckster in the house! All right!
Welcome to what's good for the world. I'm your host, Lee King! And today, right now we have Weather Jokester and the
What up, y'all? It so feels good that it's Friday, huh? And real quick, before we begin, if you're out there, Daryl, show yourself. Today is Daryl's birthday and also Lindsay's birthday, which Lindsay isn't here, but Daryl is, so we want to wish them both a very happy birthday. And just to let you all know too, we have the special guest who's in the green room, which shall be called out here in a few minutes after I'm done with the weather and the events. And most of you guys might have seen her already, but yeah. So anyway, it's gonna be a great time when she comes out. But anyway, the weather for today, it's gonna feel pretty warm, like springtime weather just about. But then it's gonna drop for Saturday and then come back up a little bit Sunday. Anyway, as you all might have known, Carol told me that it was kind of raining on her a little bit earlier today, so I think the rain's already here. But they say it's gonna pick up in intensity by later on this afternoon into the evening hours. And the high today, they're saying it's gonna be 81 or 82. But with mostly cloudy skies to cloudy skies, depending on where you're at. And then tonight, it's gonna be the low 44. And so yeah, 44, mostly cloudy skies to cloudy skies again. But then Saturday is when the temps drop. Okay, you'll be waking up about 43 to 42 in the morning. And then about 50 by lunchtime, and then by the afternoon hours, you'd be at 59. And that's as high as you're gonna get. So it's gonna feel a little chillier, but it's gonna be mostly sunny that day. So, and then Saturday night, the low is gonna be around 38, is what I heard. So, just a reminder, it's that time of year where we'll start getting frost advisories and freeze watches and stuff. So, be sure you bring your plants, your sensitive vegetation inside, or cover it. Bless you. And be sure that you bring your pets inside. And for those that don't have any heat, because you might need the heat this weekend, but just be sure you check on your elderly neighbors, your family members, and yeah, just be sure that you do not use candles inside the house if you're not experienced with it. And the weekend events, the one I want to mention first, for this coming up weekend, which is right now, through Sunday of this week, and there's going to be a lot of people still walking around downtown on Monday. As you all know, it's the Blink event, and it's going to be from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., stretching from downtown Cincinnati through parts of northern Kentucky. And it's the largest light display of the nation. And there's going to be, at hospitality locations, there's going to be food, beverages, and live entertainment. And again, that's today, or actually yesterday through Sunday. this weekend, so it's gonna be a great event. But weather depending, you might have to bring your poncho or umbrella or a jacket. So, but then once we get past that event, the next few days of the weather looks like it's gonna be in the lower 70s next week. But then the rain returns Tuesday and Wednesday. So, but yeah, otherwise it's gonna be a great next week, pretty much. And then the lows will be in the 40s, 50s, maybe even some 30s. Farther north you go. And the other event we have is the Ken Anderson Allowance down at the Paul Brown Stadium this Sunday. And they're going to have disability-friendly obstacle courses and, you know, all kinds of stuff going on there. And it's the Paul Brown Stadium Ken Anderson Alliance Stride. So there's walking, music, and all kinds of stuff there too that day. And the Halloween is back, you guys. And Halloween is back on Saturdays and Sundays through the month of October. And that's going to be great. And it's from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. As usual, they're going to have dressing up, trick-or-treating with the animals. And, you know, they're gonna have magic shows or something like that too. So be sure to check that out. Saturdays and Sundays through October. And, yeah, it's from 12 to 5 p.m. Oh, I forgot to mention too, with the Blink event, I know I'm kind of all over the place, sorry about that, but the Blink event, I forgot to mention too, that some of the bridges are closed for drivers. So walking is only permitted for this event. So be sure to check the website or the news for closure details. And just be aware too, there's going to be a lot of people downtown. So, you know, just be patient, take your time, and don't rush through everybody. And, you know, also, if you can, try to enjoy the light display because they're going to have it synchronized to music. So, anyway. That's it for now, and I'm gonna send it over to Leanne, but I want to tell you guys, have a great weekend, everybody, and stay warm.
And now here he is filling in for Annie Marshall. Our sports reporter, Scott Napier.
Football schedule is Bengals at Ravens at 1 o'clock. Coming up for the Bengals, they will be home against the Jaguars on October the 20th. Number 25, Houston at UC Bearcats at Houston at 3:30. Coming up for the Bearcats, they will be away versus Tulsa on October 19th. Kentucky plays Arkansas at 7:30. Coming up for Kentucky, they will be playing at Georgia on October 19th. Number 3, Ohio State's on a bye. Coming up, Ohio State will be at Northwestern at 8:30 p.m. That's all for sports. Back to Leanne.
Put your hands together for Cameron Whitaker.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's so nice
You're very lucky.
You are all lucky things. Where do you live?
I live in Covington.
Wow.
Downtown Covington, Main Street.
Oh, cool.
Main Street.
I live in Covington too.
You do?
Yes.
Neighbors.
Yeah.
I do. I love Main Street. Cool. They've got a lot of good restaurants. Do you like it down there?
I've really never been.
Okay.
Now, what's our question this time?
Yeah.
Question number 1 is, what do you do for a living?
I am the women's basketball coach at Northern Kentucky University.
Oh. I hear that you are a pretty good basketball coach.
Well, I think I'm doing okay, but you'll have to ask my players that one day. They'll be able to tell you better than I can.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I played basketball in Dayton High School, and gym class, we were period, so 6 period gym class, and I did 5 baskets one morning, and then another 5 baskets on that very afternoon. So all together I made 10
baskets?
ball shots, yeah.
Good job. Maybe you could come teach our girls a little bit about basketball.
I can shoot the ball, but never dribble, then shoot it. You know
I can do that.
I mean,
I couldn't shoot very well when I played. I could dribble. I could dribble and make good passes. That was about all I could do.
okay.
Did anybody else in here play basketball?
I played for Special Olympics, and I was a good passer and a good dribbler and a good shooter.
That's really important. We need good passers.
See, I'm good pass, so I'm a good dribbler when it comes to dribbling by myself, but not dribbling, then shoot the basketball, because I cannot see very well. On to the next question. How long have you been at NKU?
I have been coaching at NKU for 3 years. This is my 4th season coming up, and I am loving it, every minute of it. Thank you very much.
Well, congratulations, and I hope that you'll stick with it.
I do too. I hope they'll keep me around.
Now, for the third question, when did you first become interested in basketball?
Well, my dad and my grandfather were both basketball coaches. And so when I was really little, probably 4th grade, I started playing, and I was lucky enough to get to go to college and play in college. And I had a really good dad who taught me a lot and taught me to love the game, and I've been around it ever since.
That's cool. Yeah.
Dad too, of course. He died 10 years ago. He died in March. The year was 2009, and he died on March 21st. leave.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
That's okay. He was very sick. And by the way, maybe later on in the show, you could teach me a couple of pointers about how to be a good dribbler and passer.
I could probably do that, definitely.
You don't have a ball down here though.
Question number 4 is you were a great basketball player in high school. Did you ever consider playing in the WNBA?
Well, I don't think I was quite good enough to play in the WNBA. Those are the really, really good players. But thank you for saying I was a good player in high school. But that would be really hard for me to make it to the WNBA. So coaching, I get the next best thing. I get to coach instead of play.
Well, what do you do when you coach?
What do I do when I coach?
Yes.
Well, I pretty much tell our players what they are supposed to do on the court. So we teach them plays. We do a lot of drills with our team on the court. We do a lot of dribbling, a lot of passing, a lot of shooting. We watch film on TV. So I basically just try to coach them so that we can win a lot of games.
On the front desk, Katrina Crowd, please close that door.
You another question. Do you like follow your whistle?
I do blow my whistle. Yes, quite a bit.
And do you like have a basketball black cap that's black and like a basketball uniform like you see those players on TV now?
I don't have one of those. Maybe I need to look into getting one of those. I've never seen one.
They're black and white.
Okay.
They're black and white. They're the referees.
Oh, the referees.
That's what-
No, the referees and I
The
don't really
referees-
talk a whole lot during the game.
The referees.
I like to leave the referees alone.
That's cool. You are following your dreams. That's cool.
Thank you. It is. I am very lucky.
I am very lucky too.
Yes, you are.
That I get to do this talk show.
This is the first talk show I've ever been on, and this is amazing. I'm having fun. And we got a great crowd.
Now on to the fifth question. Why did you decide why did you decide to become a coach?
Well, when I was in college, I got hurt, and my college coach made me sit beside her on the bench, and I grew up in a coaching family, so I already kind of wanted to coach and do that, but that year that I had to sit out and I couldn't play, I realized how much I loved the sport. So I was lucky enough that my coach hired me, the coach that recruited me in college hired me for my first job at Austin Peay State University. And from then on, I've been coaching now 14 years. So So that's really why I wanted to coach.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 6 says, what is the hardest part of coaching?
Well, that's a very good question. There are a lot of really hard parts of coaching. One of those is that it takes up a lot of time. So I'm really close with my family, and my family lives only about an hour from here. But I don't get to see them as much during the season. So I've got a niece and nephew that I love, and I like to spend a lot of time with them, and they make it to all of our home games. But that's probably the most challenging part, is that I don't get a lot of personal time to spend with my family.
What are their names?
Well,
My niece's name is Harper, and she's 4, and my nephew's name is Hank, and he's 2.
Oh, that's
Thank you. And they're awesome.
now let me ask you a question. Well, do you live, like, what, do you live in an apartment?
I live in a house. I live in a house. Yeah.
All by yourself?
All by my dog. I've got my dog with me.
What?
My dog's name is Coda, and he takes care of me. He's a sweet puppy. He is.
Now, on to question 7. How do you get players to attend NKU?
Well, I think NKU is pretty awesome. So when we get people on campus, they love it. They walk around, they meet our players, and we don't have to do a whole lot because NKU sells itself. And we got a great gym, a really nice arena that we get to play in. So
Let me ask you a question real quick. How big is the arena?
the arena holds almost 10,000 people. That's a lot of people. And we need to fill that arena up. We need to have all you guys do a game, so you guys can come cheer us on.
Sometime you could do a basketball game here for us one time.
Is there a court here somewhere?
We have a little thing in the gym, yeah. They have the-
I think, you know what? I think we could probably get our players out here at some point. That would be fun. And they would love it.
I'm glad I mentioned that too, because I've always wanted to see this, you know.
Thank you for that question. Like the jokes.
You're welcome.
Question number 8 says you have
Greg,
coached at other schools before coming to NKU. Why did you decide to come to NKU?
Well, I was an assistant coach at 5 different schools before I got here, and I wanted to be a head coach. So I had the opportunity to come to NKU to be the head coach. So that's why I came. David asked what the other 5 schools I was an assistant for, and that was Austin P was my first job, and then Missouri State. So I moved to Missouri, then Western Kentucky, which is where I played. Then I went to Dayton, the University of Dayton in Ohio. Then I went to University of Kentucky, and then I came to NKU.
That's cool.
Now, did you go to Dayton High School to be a coach there too?
I did not. I did not. This is Dayton, Ohio. So I believe you're talking about Dayton, Kentucky. And I have not been there at that high school.
Okay, well, we want the Green Devils.
The Green Devils?
Yeah,
I need to make my way to Dayton High School
okay.
then. Check them out.
Make a note of that.
I definitely will.
Question number 9 says basketball season is right around
And our team is looking really good. We've had 11 practices so far, and we practice again here in a couple hours. And we're young. We've got quite a few freshmen and sophomores in their first and second year, but they're working really, really hard, and we've got a lot of talent, and I'm really excited to get to coach them every day. They wear shorts and practice jerseys, so they're like tank top jerseys. Because they get hot and sweaty, so they've got to be cool out there.
Oh, because I built doll that was an NBA on the phone. It says NBA and it has Donald Bowen on it.
Get it, Cole. Come on, Cole.
Climbing on it, and then he used to have a basketball, but the strings were off, and we don't know how the basketball is, and well, I know it's somewhere, and he wears a foot shoes, and his name is
Patrick John Riley. I bet he looks good in that uniform.
Yes, he
I most definitely think we could have a Redwood night. We will check and make sure we can make that happen. I would love it. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate you guys having me. There's a bug flying around my face.
Thank you for being our guest.
Well, thank you very much. This was a great show. I appreciate it.